So, Kian, you and Jock step outside of Dylan and Dimitri's shop to a welcoming night in Dawning. It's early enough that people are still out and about on the main streets, but most of the shops and sort of nightlife locations are open for you to explore. Jacques does seem a bit distracted. He takes you by the arm and just motions for you to lead the way.
Keen does, and they walk down the main street for a little bit, and then sort of stop for a moment. I would love to go out a little bit tonight, but I did want to talk to you.
I assumed that was what the plan was.
Maybe we should find somewhere a bit quiet. They kind of look towards the alleyways around and see one that seems fairly empty and not completely gross. Shall we? Just for a moment?
So you step into the alleyway, and Dawning is a fairly clean city, maybe surprisingly or impressively so. The alleyway is not unpleasant. It's just unoccupied.
They take a deep breath as they get into the quiet. I just thought perhaps... Well...
Is this about the thing that Ox was telling me? Because if so, it is fine and you don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, I guess it's... I didn't know that you knew.
I mean, I did not know until I knew, and so now I know.
So it's
So
recent?
it's it is so... it's fine.
The way you're saying it doesn't seem like it's that fine. I guess it's okay if it's not.
It is just the way it is, there is a lot I don't know, and then I find out, and now I know, and it's not the first time I've been surprised by something new that I have learned, so it's just another strange thing to add onto the list that perhaps I should have figured out on my own, and did not, until someone told me, which was very... I understand why perhaps you did not want to tell me
it's
for
okay.
a bit, but you know what they say. Ignorance is bliss and knowledge is pain, and that is just the way things are.
It's not that I didn't want to tell you, I just thought that you knew.
That is a fair assumption, but no, I have never been informed of this information about myself.
Keen kind of looks to Jacques, I think with like a bit of
Pity.
wonder. Oh. How did you survive this whole time without knowing?
He gives a sheepish tilt of the head. I don't know. Don't vampires typically survive most things?
The sunlight, right? It's not... I've seen you out and about.
I have also seen you out and about.
Do you have some sort of cast detect magic? You don't have your cloak.
Well, it is not bright out right now. The sun has set.
Actually, I do think they laugh a little bit. Really, I hadn't noticed. A joke. But I don't think you're always wearing something that would help you with the sun, right? Have I not noticed?
He shrugs again. Everything, mostly, that I have was given to me by Scar.
They look down and their face is increasingly worried as they kind of go through a myriad of situations in their head. How... Have you eaten anything?
I just assumed I don't have much of an appetite. It's like sleep, you know? Some people need more and some people need less. And I thought so. I just have a sensitive stomach.
You haven't. Sorry. Attacked anyone?
Not on accident. Not with my teeth.
That's good.
It is. It is good. I like to think if I had done such a thing, maybe I would have started to suspect something.
But I still don't understand how. It's okay. We don't need to get into that right now. Are you okay with it, really?
I don't really have a choice. And what is the point in not being okay with it? Why don't we have a night, go somewhere, get something to drink? We can forget about this whole conversation. You're going to get a wrinkle between your brow if you keep worrying.
Keen puts a hand on their forehead. It's not... Okay, I'm not that... I'm a little bit worried. I would like to have a nice night.
Me too.
You know, it's not all bad.
What, the vampirism?
Yeah.
What about it is good?
Keen kind of stands against the wall, and you can see they kind of count down in their head, like very visibly, as they turn into a little bat.
Oh. You are very cute when you do this, that is true.
They go and fly on Jacques' hat.
Jacques reaches up very carefully to pat Kian. I cannot always do this on command like you. I am not practiced enough, perhaps. Usually for me, after, I don't know, a glass of wine or two, I loosen up, I suppose. I can become a bat as well, so that can play into our nightly plans if you want to be bats together.
Keen flutters off of Jacques' hat. Do you need to roll to unbatify?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. What are we on?
I think it's wisdom.
5.
I see you also perhaps struggle with not being a bat. Do you need some wine? I am aware he's like holding Kian cupped in his hands. I am aware that that is not actually the solution for everything.
She wiggles her ears.
Okay, I take you to a bar. Don't you have telepathy?
Oh, that is true. Okay, I forgot. They wiggle their ears for a second and then focus in. I'm not sure if wine would help, actually. But I guess we could go somewhere. This wasn't what I was thinking. When...
Well, just give yourself a few moments and you can try again. Collect yourself.
She lets out like a little squeak. But it's very nice to be a bat. You've been a bat?
I have been a bat, yes.
They tilt their head. Did you not think, perhaps, that was a little strange?
No, there are people out there who can change into many different kinds of animals. And I remember fuck all of what I did before all of this. So it just seemed like something that I perhaps had been able to do once and was not sure how I did it anymore, but still could, you know?
They give out another little squeak. Well, usually it's a bit easier to not be a bat, but... Well, could you join me in being a bat right now?
I can try. But like I said, usually I need to loosen up a bit more.
So it helps to to drink wine.
Oh, it is not like I am getting, deep in the cups.
Well, maybe it's
Incredibly
just...
drunk. It is just a little.
Maybe you have like a mental block with it, and...
That is what I thought, something like that.
But now that you know, maybe it's a bit easier.
Jacques closes his eyes. Now he's the one with a line between his brow as he focuses. Stands there for like 5 seconds or so. Opens his eyes. Looks down at Kian, still in his hands. I don't think I am a bat.
Oh, you don't look like a bat to me. Let me see if I can
Try one more
join
time.
you.
He lifts you up and gives you a little kiss on the forehead. Gay inspiration. What was that?
That was a 19 on the die.
Oh, yes. And you poof back into... I'm guessing you're Bree. You're in Bree form.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Oh, I think maybe I need a little bit of a kiss sometimes.
I can provide that if you need it.
She smiles. Well, I had sort of an idea of something we could do later, but it sounds like we might need to have some wine first.
Does what you plan require us to be bats?
I think it's more fun that way.
Okay.
So, what kind of wine? Lead the way, I think.
I don't, as Jacques does, lead the way. I don't know any of the places in Donning, so I am just going to go by appearances alone, if that is okay with you.
I think I can work with that.
Excellent. And you head back down the main street, and Jacques seems to be taking this rather seriously, is truly looking each bar up and down thoughtfully, and ends up stepping into one that is a little bit off to the side, has a small crowd, and looks to be slightly on the expensive side. It's an intimate small space. It's candlelit. There is a bar at the end, but it looks like most of this is seated, like drinking, and Jacques turns to you as you are seated. Don't worry, I'm going to pay.
Good, because I don't think I have enough to afford all of this.
Yes, I have heard this about you all.
And we're doing okay.
Right.
Don't look at me like that. Perhaps I'm saving up for something special.
No, I do not judge you. I am just kidding, I promise. It's not easy to come by. I am sure that Scar got money through plenty of illegitimate means that you might perhaps not want to follow in the footsteps of. And some, well, it's all illegitimate, but,
Illegitimate?
illegitimate, yeah.
Keen kinda laughs. I guess I'm a little bit used to that.
There is pickpocketing and then other... Anyway, and raise a hand for the waiter.
I think as the red wine comes, Keen takes the glass and sips on it lightly, tries not to wrinkle their nose. They're still clearly enjoying the experience, regardless.
Jacques takes a sip, and his nose does wrinkle. Not in a disgusted way, but sort of in a almost puzzled way or surprised way. And keeps drinking. You have a lovely night in the bar, loosening up. Kian, maybe you develop a taste for red wine, but who am I to say?
I don't think that they develop a taste for red wine. Do you want to try something else?
I don't see why not, if you want to recommend something.
It just seemed like you didn't really like it that much.
Perhaps I am... No, it was good, just different. I don't know so much what they serve here in Donning. Scar's definition of the finest red wine and a true professional connoisseur might have different tastes.
Or... Wait, I'm sorry. Were you always getting wine from Scar?
Most of the time, yes, unless we went out someplace, but we did not do that often, I'm sure you can imagine. What is that? Am I talking about her too much?
No, it's. Keen puts a hand on Jock's. Are you sure that she was giving you wine?
What do you mean?
They kind of wrinkle their nose. It's just that there are other liquids that look kind of similar, I think, if you were given them in a glass.
Jacques' gaze falls to almost empty second glass of red wine. You see the connection form in his head. That is a possibility, I suppose. It tasted very different. I'm not feeling particularly batty.
Yeah, I think maybe that's why. Oh, okay, let's go somewhere else, maybe.
Okay.
We don't, I don't have to talk about this too much.
No, it's fine. And he stands up. I just feel a bit strange, that is all. Let's be bats. I think I can be bats. Well, I can be one bat. I don't know if I can turn into many bats. Why are you laughing at me?
I'm not laughing at you. Let's go be bats.
Let's go be bats.
Let's be bats.
I'd really like to be bats right now.
Okay. Let's find a place to be bats.
Sorry, I don't mean to. And Jacques is leaning heavily on you as you leave the bar. And to be clear, it's not like Jacques is acting blackout drunk or anything like that. But there is a bit of an unsteadiness to him. I don't need blood wine to be a bat. If you just tell me how to do it, I'm sure I can find a way to be.
Okay. So usually when I want to be a bat, I guess I just, kind of stand up straight.
Okay.
And I think about how nice it would be to fly.
Okay.
I sort of picture myself a little bit smaller, and they just turn into a little bat.
Oh. Okay. Apparently it is very effective. All right. Okay. I'm going to be a bat. I like to fly. I will be very small, even though I am already very small. And do it.
Little bat Keen gives Jacques a little bat kiss on the forehead.
Again, you wait. Maybe this time 10 seconds. He's a little more patient. And then he opens his eyes. Looks down at his hands. I don't think it is going to happen. Listen, I am sure whatever it is you want to do, it's okay if I'm not a bat, right? I can watch you be a bat.
I just wanted to show you that it was nice.
He smiles. I do know it is nice. I think maybe, like I said, I just need a bit of what turns out sustenance.
Okay, I have an idea. Just follow me.
Okay, whatever you say.
And they fly kind of low.
You are very cute.
Thank you. Little bat voice. Thank you. They fly kind of low as they're not too far from a place they remember visiting before, and lead Jacques a nice little boutique.
Yeah, you come to a stop in front of the pink painted brick facade of Momo's imported goods and boutique. The turquoise blue curtains are closed, of course. The door is locked. And Jacques comes to a stop in front of it and looks at the door, looks at you. Are we breaking in?
Well, it's not really breaking in if you unlock the door yourself, right? And Kin flits up and goes down through the chimney.
Jacques watches with an expression of pride on his face, a wide grin.
14.
Yeah. Poof. In the crowded but well-curated front room of Momo's, you turn back into Brienne.
Brienne.
Yeah, and you are surrounded by the eclectic mix of clothes that Momo collects. there is a lot of the like leather and fringed goods of somewhere, the colorful dyes, as well as some traditional donning textiles and robes.
They quickly detect magic and glance around the room for any sort of alarms or magical traps.
You don't see any. And I mean, it would be unusual for a humble shop to have a lot of magical alarms around.
Yeah.
The front door is well locked, I guess you could say. Enthusiastically locked, but they don't appear to be magical locks.
She strolls right up to the door and unlocks all of the deadbolts and opens it with a bit of a flourish.
Thank you very much.
Welcome in.
And Jacques steps inside, looks around. Yes, does seem like the place that would suit you.
I thought maybe we could prepare ourselves for our journey ahead. And it just seems like a nice place to try on some new clothes.
That sounds like a good plan to me. And he does truly, there is a glimmer of delight in his eyes just looking around at all of this.
They look quite proud of themselves as they go to a rack of clothing and sort of start holding dresses up and asking for Jacques' opinions.
Montage.
They do find a couple of nice outfits for themselves. In all of this, they ruffle through some scarves and various knickknacks, and at one point look to Jacques for opinions on things to get the rest of the fools, holding up various blue clothing items and asking what Virgil might like to wear, and various fancy gold trinkets for Henry and fringed items for Ox, and lots of, I think, jewel-toned clothing for Kirit. They make sure that Jacques picks out something special for himself as well.
Oh, that is too kind. You don't have to get anything for me, he says as he looks over a little section of jewelry.
I want to make sure that, don't know, we have something nice to remember this night by.
Oh, sure, but I can snitch it myself.
It's on me tonight.
His attention is grabbed by a rack of bolo ties. He finds one on braided, deep brown and deep red leather. The clasp is a gold frame with, it looks like maybe a turquoise stone within. It looks like it's fairly new. There is a hint of green around the edge of the turquoise, but it's been well taken care of and mostly retains the deep blue color. He turns it around and shows it to you.
Keen gives it sort of a calculating glance. Here, 1 second. And they're going to grab it from Jacques and kind of carefully place it around his collar. I think it's perfect.
Then this is my choice.
It's a gift.
But thank you very much.
It did cost quite a bit, so I'm glad that you like it.
Of course.
They slowly pack their choices for the rest of the fools in their bag and place a nice new jacket over their shoulders. Well, I've got to lock up, but I can meet you outside.
All right. Thank you very much again. And he looks around the shop one more time. You have a lovely shop. And he steps outside with a little wink.
Keen attempts to wink back. They can double wink. We can make it canon.
This is great for an audio medium.
Yeah. They just slow blink it out. They go up to the door and make sure everything is locked and back in place. And before turning into a bat, they write a quick little note and leave 50 gold pieces at the register. And they fly back out the chimney and land on Jacques' shoulder. I think that was a pretty good night, don't you?
We should see a show while we're out, right?
I would love to. Still quite a few hours until the night is over.
You can stay a bit as long as you like. I'll find a place.
And kind of nestles into Jacques' shoulder. I would like that. It's quite nice. Maybe next time you can be a bat and I can carry you around.
I would not mind us both being people next time, but maybe for a bit. And he pulls his shirt a little bit tighter closed so that it nestles around Kian and heads back down towards whatever show may inspire him and hopefully inspire you. That is that, I think.
That is that.
Okay.